These next three are rather short, so I'm going to run them together. The first one is December 15th, 2001, an email from Peter to me saying, "The removing of the adhesive seems to be going well. I did the closets first, and it seemed to be easy. The rest should take about 2.5 hours. The directions led me to believe that it would be all day. I have been looking for small fill-in projects between the waiting 30 minutes after each application. Now, at least, I can lay the major portion of the tile today, and the small pieces tomorrow. I am running to Home Depot again to pick up a 3/4 inch speed bore to finish waterproofing the photocell. This will be a production day. Geez, and I got laid this morning too. I love you. My life is great because of you. Peter Kent." And then I copied Peter with my mental tracking chart of Dawn from 1997 to 2001. He wrote back and said, "Thank you for this. You are the bravest, most competent person I have ever met. What I have gone through absolutely pales in comparison. I can clearly get my head out of my ass over my small problems compared to yours. I am amazed at the coincidence of times of our mutual problems. I only wish something could be done to and about dear Anne McQueen over this. She has a wealth of information that could unleash some of the mysteries. Peter Kent." And then December 16th, 2001. "Something you said yesterday troubled me," is the header. And then it says, "Dear Peter Kent, something you said yesterday troubled me, but I was in a rush most of the day and didn't take time to think about it through until the drive to church this morning. You said that your past concerns were of little consequence compared to my trials, and I believe that your reason for saying that was your way of telling me that you acknowledged the nightmare I have lived through and were telling me that you are sympathetic to my pain. I appreciate that. I don't want you to feel like what you have been through was any less traumatic. When you lose something you love, whether it be a person or a way of life, it changes you the way fire changes gold. It makes no difference what the temperature of the fire if we are melted in the process. You and I have both been purified by the experience and are made capable of blending into a much more perfect creation. There is so much beauty in this life we are creating, and I am so happy to be a part of you. I was also thinking about how we express our love for each other in our lovemaking. I was thinking about how your mother expressed her love for her family by cleaning, and how Don understood love if it came in the form of someone cooking for him, and how we give what we want to get. We are so fortunate that both of us seek intimacy as the feedback that says we are loved. I never really thought about this before. It seems pretty important. If I gave you gifts to show my love, but you only understood that love was being shown if I were cleaning house for you, we would both feel that we were not getting the love we were worthy of, when, in fact, the person may love us greatly and just not know how to effectively show us. If the stars have set our paths, there are a lot of things we may not agree on, but I think our agreement on this issue of what demonstrates our love is crucial. As long as we know we are loved, safe, and secure, how difficult could anything else be? Love, Carole." I am famous for that. How hard can it be? Oh my gosh. This was Peter's email back to me. "Carole, that was so beautifully said. All of it. I agree 200%. We have been molded for each other. I thank God for that. More importantly, your understanding and appreciation are as much a gift as is the flesh and tangibles we share so often. Everything I do these days, I do with joy because of us. A big part of us is you. As I repeatedly say, it takes a receiver tuned in to the correct frequency to receive the energy put out by the transmitter. You miss nothing. You are beyond my biggest prayers for a partner. What you are, what you do, how you relate to others, how you express yourself, how you receive me. My request is that I have 2 breaks with you, each about 30 minutes long before the sun goes down, so that we can be one up on cruise and contain it. I have no idea what this sentence means. So that we can be one up on cruise and contain it in this ongoing day, which ends at sunset. You have all my love. However, I love to express and receive it in that manner. Peter Kent. And then the last one for today is December 17th, 2001. In the past 24 hours, Peter Kent and I made love 5 times. We had been to see Vanilla Skies, in which Cameron Diaz tells Tom Cruise that when you make love to someone 4 times in the same day, it means something. She was angry that he was in love with someone else, Penelope Cruz, and then tried to kill them both by driving off a bridge into a wall. Peter Kent is such a loving and giving sexual partner. He rarely ejaculates and says he derives his pleasure from all that he does for me. I have had more orgasms in the past month than in my entire life to this time. He allows me the freedom to be me and to express myself in ways that others have not.